Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Hope everyone's doing fine on this New South Wales Origin victory night. Hey, Blake.
Definitely not, mate.
So yeah, hope everyone's well. Getting ready to watch the Origin. Having a few cold ones. Keep them warm. So we'll get into it. So just from last week, I got a mighty 566. So yeah, my buy round's a shithouse. Which dropped me another 600 ranks, but I'm sitting 2008, so I'm still okay. At this stage, I've got 8 trades left now. I used 2 trades this week, which we'll get into later. But yeah, so I've still had 10 trades coming into this week. I've got 8 left now after using 2. So yeah, that's where I am there. Blayde, how did you go, mate?
Yeah, buy round shit on my chest as usual. Dropped 1,000 spots, scored 562.
Yeah, just
Yeah, pretty much the same as you, mate. I'm sitting 6,500 overall now. So, is what it is. Just ride the train for the rest of the year.
you're still inside the top 10.
Yeah, inside the top 10.
Nice.
Can't complain, but got 6 trades left. Maybe 7 if I reverse them again, I know.
Yep.
See what happens there.
Too easy.
There's your book, mate. Sorry, I was writing stuff in it.
Yeah, you're right. I've got to write a couple more things down yet. Alright, we'll get into the scores from last week anyway, guys. Start there.
I don't got them ones, mate. That's all you.
I've got some of them here, mate.
Where'd that pen go?
Just here, bud. Oh, you got the pen?
Yeah.
Book's here if you need the book.
Oh, look at this. New South Wales ball, eh? Shouldn't even pick it up.
Shit going everywhere here.
Shouldn't even pick it up.
Don't be nasty, mate. Alright, scores from last week, guys. Shark Storm from last week. Yeah, Storm looked dreadful. Yeah, I had the C on Pappy last week, so that was not good for me. Yes, Sharks 28, Storm 6 there. Jesse Ramey on a massive with a 133.
He killed it.
He did. Brayley with an 82. McGuinness with a 72. Moylan 68. Trindle 65. Mulatalo over 57 there. That's about all that one. Katoa's got a 55 there for anyone that's got him. Those, yeah, outside backs in the Sharks. Anything you want to say about the Sharks there, mate?
Nah, I like the look of Brayley.
Yeah.
I do like the look of Brayley. Ramian's a bit of a pod there. Always has been sort of tackle breaks and stuff, but I don't know, I just don't think of him throughout the season till he does this.
Yeah, the same. I don't consider he's not in the top 4 or 5% of winners.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I don't got much on the Sharks, but...
Over the other side, we've got the Chiefs. With a 60 for the Storm. Yeah, look bust. Carrying an injury there, he might be someone to look at trading for the run home. Plenty of cash to make there if you do. But yeah, he looks busted. We'll see how he goes. Yeah, next game we've got the Knights and the Rabbitohs. See the Rabbitohs giving them a touch up there, 40-28. Still a high scoring game for both sides.
Newcastle had them there for the first 20.
Yeah, it looked good. First half an hour, I thought 30 minutes. The Knights looked good for 30 minutes. And then, yeah, dropped off a bit. But, yeah, Barnett with a 97 for the Knights there. Good score there. Edric Lee, 79. Dom Young with a 73. Clemmer, 70. Clune, 69. And, yeah, they go down there. So, but, yeah, both them outside backs from the Knights are still scoring well. Could be a pod for the run home. Both Lee and Young both scoring 60s, 70s, 80s every sort of week now. So, over the other side, obviously, Katie Walker with a 119. Latrell with a 93. First game back looked good. Richie Kenner with a 91. So AJ would be dirty there. Three or four he probably missed out on. Tommy Burgess 76. and Totola 71. Anything you want to mention there, mate?
He used to play for the Broncos, didn't he, that Richie Kenner?
Yeah, I think he's been around a few clubs, actually.
Bloody, just on Dom Young, I had him before he got injured. He was good pod for me to have until he got injured. It's like most of my season this year. But yeah, no, nothing really to talk about. I was going to bring Kaloa Matangi in for the bye round, but sort of glad I didn't with that 55. But other than that, the outside backs, that left side of the Rabbitohs is probably the only players I'd bring in from there.
Yeah, obviously Isaiah Tass with a 43, or anyone that held him. I've actually held him now. Campbell Graham's out, just for if he makes a couple of make some money in the next few weeks, I'll probably nuff him, because I've still got to bring Nico back in, and Cameron Murray. They're the two I've got to bring in. I don't got to, but they're the two I'm looking to bring in what I don't have. So yeah, the next game, my boys, didn't look great here, 28-20 against the Tigers. But we do this, we turn up against the sides that are good, and we just don't show up for the sides. I don't know what it is, but
Tigers are your bogeys.
It's got to be fixed, mate. And the Dogs, mate, the Dogs seem to get us every now and then, like, stupid. But anyway, but yeah, for the Tigers, Nofo with an 81 there, looking good. Fanua Brown was 66. Could be an option, but he's only available at 5'8", I think, or is he? No, I think he's
only 5'8".
Yeah. Big Joe with a 64 there.
He's pushing out good scores, eh?
Plenty of people looking at Joe, maybe for Haas. Could be an option there, with Haas being a bit busted.
With that jewel, he's probably
got the jewel.
Yeah. Good
Keeps
pickup.
pumping him out. Luke Brooks with a 57 and Pole with a 48. So yeah, plenty of Blakes brought him in. I didn't. He's not one I looked at, but
he's named on the reserves this week. So
yep.
Not bad. I brought him in myself.
Yep, plenty of Blakes brought him in this week.
So hopefully he makes a bit of coin sitting there.
He'll make some money, yeah. Over the other side, you got obviously Mitch Moses for our boys, 115. IPAP with a 90. Just keeps churning them 80s and 90s out. Big IPAP. Crosses for a pie here and there. Yeah, so he's obviously top choice front rower with Haas busted. He's the man you want there. So Sivo with a 79. Campbell Gillard with 62, and Guppo over 59 there. So Dill Brown a bit down the bottom there with 57. Sean Lane with a 50. Still okay scores for anyone that's got them Blakes. I've actually held Sean Lane over Maddo just for a bit of a pod.
Maddo's injuries. So.
Maddo's always busted. So I've kept Sean Lane in there, and obviously his connection with Dylan Brown on that side there. So I've got both of them Blakes. So hoping for some good stuff from them boys. And obviously last game, Broncos Dragons. Obviously, yeah, Broncos got the job done there, 32-18. With Big Tessie New with a 140. Massive
pretty
score.
Sure that was his first game back.
Anyone that's got him, massive. Stags with 103. And I did hear a little stat today on Katoni Stags about when Tessie New is in the side at fullback, Katoni Stags hasn't scored under 70 with Tessie New at the fullback.
His name there again.
When he's got Tamare Martin at fullback, he's scoring 40. So he's averaging 40 with Tamare Martin there, and he's averaging 70 plus with Tessie New there. So that might be something to look at, guys, for the run home with Stags. So yeah, just something to keep your eye on there. Just a little stat I heard today, thought I'd bring that up. Obviously over the other side for the Dragons, Katie Ramsey with a 78, Laurie with a 77, Sully 74. He actually looks good, Moses, but yeah, early in the year he's always looked good, but it wasn't sort of converting into Supercoach. But yeah, it seems to be
translating a bit more.
Yeah, last few weeks he seemed to be getting up there in scores, so he might be someone to look at too for the run home. If if you're down the ranks and you're looking to pot up a bit or something. Jack Bird for a 65 and Jack de Bellin with a 56 there. Obviously that was the last game last week there, so yeah, so that's the scores there. We've got the team list, Blayde. That's you up there, mate. Just run through the team list from this week. Obviously with a few bottom dollar blokes that come in last week.
Ball off, mate.
Blakes thought that'd only be one game and nuffs.
Couple things down, but I'll just get them up properly. So for the first game, it's the Elliott's named for Tuolangi. And yeah, Nanai's not named with origin duties, but other than that, not much changed. Dearden's named, even though, yeah, I'm pretty sure he could be playing, but see what happens there. On the Sharks side of things, Britton Okora's out, and you've got
Sorry, was Val Holmes playing?
Nah,
No.
Peter Hiku's in for Val.
Right.
And then, yeah, Nicora's out, Wilton's named there, Talakai's named on the extended bench, with Connor Tracy still named there to start. Not much else there on that side of things. Nico's named back there at halfback, Finucane starting, McInnes back to bench, but other than that, not that much. Para and Warriors. Obviously, Maddo's still not named. And scrolling through here, there's not much changes to the Eels side.
No, eh?
That's all it there. You got the Warriors. Not much has changed there. Harris DeVita named at 6. He's been shuffled around a bit there lately. Other than that, not much to write home about. Roosters and Dragons. Big one there's Joey Manu named at 6. Could be good. That more ball for Manu will be good there, so keep an eye on that. And anyone who has Suwali, Momirovski's named at centres there, so hopefully his hands don't get too sticky and Suwali can still get his points. But other than that, Origin player still named for the Roosters, see what happens there. Dragons, Ravaloa did his hammy last week, so
yeah.
Tautau Moga's been named for him. And then nothing else there. Benny Hunt's named. Manly and Newcastle is the next one. You got everyone named for Manly, like Cherry Evans and that. No changes there.
Ola's in.
Ola Kawatu's playing. Bradman Best is out for the Knights, with Chihuahua in for him. Ponga's named. Who else we got? Kurt Mann at lock. And that's about it for that one. Broncos and Titans. Titans have named their Origin players, and they haven't made any changes, I don't think. Tessie New at fullback there. Brisbane haven't named any of their Origin players, so Hoyter's still there for Cobbo. Ryan James in for Payne Haas, out with injury. Hoskins still named there at starting back row, anyone who brought him in. Other than that, not much else there. Tigers and Panthers is the next one. Penrith, obviously, none of their Origin players are playing, so that's a pretty big chunk of some Supercoach teams there.
Massive.
So who we got in there? We've got O'Sullivan's in, Kurt Falls, Robert Jennings. Who else we got? And Matt Eisen, who starts at lock there. For Tigers, Jackson Hastings named at lock. Adam Dewey at 6. And then...
Hastings lock.
Yeah. And then not much else there changed. Pole has been named at 14. So see how that goes. Anyone who brought him in.
Ah, so he's there.
Yeah, named on the bench. Next one you got, moving on there, Storm versus the Raiders. Melbourne have got no changes bar Brandon Smith having his 3 weeks out. Tyrone Wishart's in for Smith. And Grant Anderson's out injured, I think. And who goes? I think
Grant Anderson done his arm last week.
Yeah, so I think Meaney's pushed back to wing there. I think that's the swap there. Canberra, everyone's named. Same team as they always run, pretty much. James Schiller on the bench, if anyone's still got him, which is me. That could come in handy if I have any Origin players to play. And the last game is the Dogs versus the Rabbits. You got pretty much the same teams as Burton's named. Maxi King at front row. That's about it on the on the Bulldogs side. Rabbitohs side of things, pretty much the same. Same team as Cookie's named there.
Yep.
Arrow's named. Murray's named. Who else we got? Yeah, that's it. Latrell back there. That's pretty much it. There's no.
Yep.
Cody Nicarima at 14. That rounds it up for team list there, guys.
That's it. What do we got next, mate? Getting through it. Where are we? Look at all this shit you've written here, look. 2 pages of Blayde shit.
3 pages, I think. 2, 3.
Righto. Done the team list. Righto. Trades. So we'll just do top 5 most traded out and most traded in players this week, and then we'll run through the mine and Blayde trades. So yeah, most traded out player this week, number 1, Will Penasini. So I'm guessing blokes have not sure they're making cash there with Penasini. Probably looking for centre wingers for the run home. Haven't considered Penasini to be one of those. So yeah, he's the most traded out. You want anything? You know what I'm saying?
I like Penasini. I did get rid of him.
Yep.
I did, but that was just pure cash generation to move on to Manu. I'm pretty sure I traded him for.
Oh yes.
But that's bloody. I like him personally.
He's been solid all year. He's been solid 40, 50s, sort of 60s. If he scores a try, he gets 80 or so.
Yeah, if you got, like I had him and Suwali, so I dropped him and kept Suwali. You know what I mean? But if you didn't have the 2 out of them, I'd probably just keep him personally.
Yeah.
As a fifth backup, 6th backup there if any injuries.
Yeah.
Running low on trades these days.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm guessing they've traded him for that fella from the Broncos, because we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, that Hoyter.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's been the big trade there.
Why is that? He's only really in for Cobbo.
Yeah, his job security is dreadful. Dreadful. Yeah. So yeah.
Because Corey Oates will be back.
Unless they're just looking to make cash for this week.
Unless it was for the bye round last week and that people are still jumping on him because he scored 90 something on the bye round.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what's happening there. But yeah, number 2 is obviously the Cheese. He's out for 3 weeks now with that cheating bastard comment to the ref. He'll sit on the pine for 3 weeks. So he's
the Roosters, mate. I'm
Roosters,
don't
brother.
bring it back to the Storm.
So yeah, he's man to bring.
Stay on that score he's getting pretty much. I don't know what his break even is in that at
Yeah,
the moment.
it's still fairly decent. I think he's break even.
So yeah, I wasn't sure how much more cash he was going to really make. And I just upgraded him, so I had 4
The Broncos have got who they got this week?
Titans.
Titans.
He
Yeah.
could go alright. He's been scoring tries and stuff lately, but I just upgraded him to bit boast up. So I got 4 gun halves. So
Yep. Yeah, so I'll be looking to do that next week. I've still got Mam this week. I won't be playing him, but I've got him there.
it's not bad to have. But
Yep. Number 4 most traded out, Payne Huss. Obviously, yeah.
injured.
I thought that'd be the week to do that last week. You might be able to jump on one of these front rower cheapies for last week for the buy round. But yeah, obviously people are still doing it. So yeah. And Carraz number 5. So I can see it. Obviously, same thing. They'd be
Money
trading.
makers.
Yeah, they'd be trading down to make money, or or they could be jumping up to a Manu or a Garrick or something like that for this week. So, but yeah, they're the top 5. We'll only do top 5 guys traded out. Top 5 most traded in. Yeah, obviously comes back to the Penasini and the Mam and Carraz sort of trades. Hoyter, he's number 1 traded in this week, but I don't like it. I don't like that trade.
Either.
His job security's not great. I can see if you're looking to make some cash because he's bottom dollar, I can see that you're going to do.
But see, I don't even know if he'll play next week.
No, he'll be enough.
To get that cash rise. So you're going
but I'm saying if they're downgrading,
yeah.
he's bottom dollar, so they're making cash from the trade.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought you meant making off him.
No, they're making cash
he's not
from
going
the
to
trade.
generate much.
No. And yeah, to Pine, obviously everyone's still jumping on him. He's still punching out good scores. A lot of people out there going saying he's a must-have.
Not bad in the front row.
Yep, good option for the front row. Can't benign anyone for bringing him in. I'm staying away from him personally. He's one of anti-pod. About time Blayde turned up. 100% Benny. He's lobbed. Yeah, so yeah, he's one I'm going to anti-pod to Pine. I've got Lolo and IPAP up front, so I'm going to run with them 2 blokes, and I've got Ming on the bench there for cover. So yeah, I'm going to sidestep to Pine. Number 3 is Pole. Number 3 most brought in this week. Obviously, yeah, he's been named on the bench again this week, so he's going to make money. He's a cheapie. I can see people doing. Yeah, so I can see why that's the trade there. Number 4 most brought in Trell. So obviously they're blokes that are gonna either anti-pod. Can't say it's a bad core. Don't mind. I thought it'd be last week would have been the week you wanted to do it if you were doing it for the buy round cover. But yeah, people still jumping on this week. And the last one's Hosking. Is he named again?
Yeah. Named back row.
Starting back row, there you go. So you can see people jumping on him. He's just above bottom dollar, I think. So yeah, good option there.
I didn't even watch him play last week. I didn't keep an eye on him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, he went good. Yeah,
so yeah, good. I wouldn't.
Tackle the machine.
Yeah.
Hits it up hard. Yeah. He went right. I watched him play. He went good. So they're the top 5 trades this week. So our trades. So my trades this week, I've actually went Cheese. Obviously, is a trade. And brought in Olakwadu into my back row this week. Too easy, Benny. Sorry, just look at the chat there. Benny's out and about. I'll catch up. Yeah, Benny, too easy, mate. Yeah, so I went Cheese to Olakwadu this week. And I've gone Maddo. Obviously busted, not named again this week. Traded him and went 5 Jules. I brought in Joey Manu. So I've got Manu and Olakwadu there now.
Nice trades.
So it's only a couple blokes now. I'll look. I traded Nico last week when he was out. I needed some cash, bring in a couple of buy players.
See, oh Jesus, I'd keep an eye on Nico too. With just coming back from that COVID.
Yep.
Maybe like I don't know, what is it, 8 rounds left or 8 games left or something.
Yes. Yep.
I'd look at him for the last month. I'd look at him in his bloody. He's just yeah. I felt rat shit after I had it, so could imagine playing an NRL game after that.
Yeah.
So I reckon just see how he goes.
Just got a comment, Michael there. Thanks for tuning in, bruh. Got a comment, pod for the run home, Dane Gay guy. Yeah, good option. Yep.
Not bad there.
He's always been solid there, Dane Gay guy.
Started off the season really good at Newcastle.
Yep.
Hopefully, if he can get back into that form, will be a good pod for the run home.
Yeah. So yeah, one to look out for. Good call there. So yeah, they're my trades this week, guys, and my my 2 blokes I'm looking at, Nico Hines and Cam Murray. They're the 2 blokes I'm looking to bring in for the run home, and that's pretty much my side then wrapped up. So I'll probably nuff Carraz for some cash. Bring in Cam Murray probably for Angus Crichton, because I think I'll hold the Panthers, both the Panthers. I've got Tago in my back row. I think I'll hold him. I think I'll trade Angus and bring in Cam Murray for the run home. I know South has got a tough draw, but those tougher games are actually good for Murray, where he does a lot of tackling and South aren't scoring on the edges. They seem to turn it back in, and Murray seems to find a gap up the middle there. So
bit of ball work around the marker and that.
Yeah, so I'll bring in Murray for the run home, and yeah, Nico. I like the Sharks draw, and I like the Cowboys draw. I think for the run home, Sharks and Cowboys have probably got the best draws. For the run home, I haven't got many Cowboys players, but yeah, I'm going to look in. I'll bring Nico back in.
Cows are on fire too.
So yeah, I'll get some cash from Carraz, and I'll probably go Ezra to Nico. So I'll have Cleary, Nico, Dylan Brown, and Cameron Munster in my halves. I'll have Cam McGuinness and Harry Grant as my dummy halves. I'll have Teddy and Pappy at the back. So that'll be my spine for the run home. So I'm pretty happy with those guys. Not many guns. You got Trell, a couple options there that I haven't got, but yeah, pretty happy with that side. There. The only one I'm looking at too, I was looking at Val Holmes as a centre winger option for the run home. Bit of a pod in that cow. Like I said, I like that Cowboys run. Val will be kicking goals. Obviously he's out this week, but yeah, he could be someone to look at next week or two as well. So there, that's sort of where I'm at, guys. What's your trades, mate?
Well, I went Ezra to Cherry Evans this round.
Yep. There's a few blokes actually bringing Cherry Evans in that are sitting around your sort of rank, trying to just see if they can jag a pod for the run home.
I was going to say, my reasoning behind it is Manly aren't looking too bad. He's 4% owned or something like that. They've got to push for the 8. But you know what I mean? So he's going to play every minute of every game he can. So I just reckon if Manly are going to do anything, it's going to be off his back without Turbo.
Yep.
So
him and Garrick have to.
Yeah, and I've got Garrick already, and at 587k, I think Cherry Evans is sitting at. That's not too bad.
That's juicy.
But yeah, I don't know what my other trade's going to be honest, or if I'll make another one.
Okay, yeah.
Probably. I have made been pissing around with Pappy's money. I don't know if he's going to come back from that injury much chop, so.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know, I'll probably end up keeping him because he is Pappy, but see what happens there.
Yeah, I still think he's 1 year on home. You want for the run home, but yeah, I'm the same. I've held him and I'll watch him this week. But if he looks busted again, he might be one that that we can trade out and bring in a Trell, save some cash, some cash, and move on. So that's an option. Keep your eye on Pappy there, guys. The only other one I want to mention is big one-run David for feeder.
I haven't even bloody looked at Fifi since he's come back.
Yeah, so he's back starting again. So the last couple of games if you play head-to-head for the grand final, and I think they got some real good
matchup.
Yeah, real good matchups for the last 2 or 3 games. So he could be someone you want to look at, guys, for the run home. If that's something you want to look at there. He's obviously a proven gun. Was averaging fairly start of the year, scored a few tons. I don't think he had a score under 50 for the first 5 or 6 weeks, and then obviously he dropped off a bit and got injured. But yeah, he could be someone you want to look at, guys, for the run home.
Just on the Titans, I'm just having a quick look here.
Yep.
He's not named. Is he injured? Brian Kelly.
Brian Kelly, I'm not sure. He might be. He just doesn't say down the bottom there.
Nah. This is bloody. I don't know. I'll have a look to see if he's there. I was going to say, he's in the reserves. But if he does get named, if the Titans do have a good crack and he starts getting some games under his belt, he could be a pod on the way home. I've always liked Brian Kelly.
A lot of people have got.
I thought he was still bloody in the side.
Yeah.
Haven't kept an eye on the Titans too much, to be honest with you.
Yeah. All right, so that's our trades there. We're not far off wrapping up, guys. We'll just run through our leagues. Obviously, our group codes are up the top there, guys. For anyone that's still got room and haven't filled up their 10 groups, I know it's basically the end of the season, but yeah, group codes are up the top there. Obviously, the super coach is for the boys, and the Queens of super coach is for anyone that wants to jump in. We do need a few more girls. Jump in. There's no prizes here, but jump in and get amongst it. Next year, we'll see what we can come up with. We're looking to do a few different things next year, so stick with it, guys. Yeah, we'll just run through. We've got 2 groups and 2 leagues, guys. So we'll run through the leagues first. We've got Blaydes. Blayde's got the... Do you want to run through yours, mate? The grudge match.
You're right.
Yeah, Blayde's got the grudge match league. He created there. So we've got the Gaz members on top there. And I'm coming second in that one. The Gravy Barons is third. Bent Like Fergo's Nose, 4th there. And Edda Baglandies is 5th in that grudge match league. We've got the Finchie's Fiddlers League. In that one, I'm on top in that one. You got Champ Cheese is second. Blayde snuck up to third. He's only 2 points off Champ Cheese, off Matt now, so he's making a late run, Blayde. Gay Guy Loves to Huss, 4th there, and Lightweight 69 Aiden is coming 5th in that group there. So that's the groups, guys. Over to the leagues. That was the league. Sorry, over to the groups. We've got the Kings of Supercoach, obviously. What's Doing is up the top on the Kings of Supercoach. Big Ted, shout out to Big Ted if you're out there, mate. Second there in the Kings one. Malevolence Inc. is 3rd there. Booze Tigers 4th, and Perp Cobra is 5th in the Kings of Supercoach group. In the Queens there, we've got On the Beat Pete is 1st. Foreignly Iced Leanne is 2nd there. All We Do Is Win is coming 3rd. Supergirl Storm 4th, and we got Kevy is 5th in that one. So that's all the groups, guys. Groups and leagues. Anything else you want to talk about, mate? You want to talk about a Blues victory tonight?
Not really.
You want to talk about how's it going to play out, mate? What's going to happen tonight?
Well, with no Cameron Munster, it's going to be...
Obviously a massive out, Munster out.
It's going to be a big, heroic effort from Queensland to even get the victory, but...
So what do they do, mate? Do they run...
No, I
just
reckon...
did and just come straight in?
I reckon did and comes in.
That's... Yeah.
I don't reckon you break up the Ben Hunt, Harry Grant combination you got there.
Yeah.
Because they running too well. And if you're a bit worried, I reckon you just do what you did game 2 and just run Ben Hunt as you bring Harry Grant on, keep Ben Hunt on the field. He can help Did now, and then you got four ball playing players out there.
That's what they're going to try and do as quick as possible.
And
they're going to want all them blokes out there as soon as they can.
They have to.
For as long as they can.
History isn't good for you guys there.
No. Not.
So,
no. And in
Brisbane, you have 1. You've lost 10 out of the last 12.
Yeah, no, it's not great for us. It's not.
And the last one you've lost was to the bloody worst Queensland team.
That's right as well.
So
if we turn up with that attitude that we did a few years ago when they supposedly picked the worst Queensland side ever, then we're in big strife. I'm telling you now.
I'm just saying, I got $30 on Queensland to win. A good, hopefully Tab pays out.
Yeah, Tab got your cash, mate, unfortunately.
Hopefully.
But yeah, mate, you can't underestimate these Queenslanders. Mate, they do it all the time. We've seen it 100 billion times. We've seen us be in front and they run us down and beat us on the bell fucking 100 times. I've seen it growing up as a kid. That fucking Mark Coin, I'll never pass during that play and he fucking coin scores in the corner. I'll never forget that play ever, eh? I've pissed that night. Filthy. As a kid, I was only a young fella. Dirty on that play. Like, I was just thinking to myself, how come we can't fucking hang in there? And it's still the same today. They just keep turning up for 80 minutes and if they put us too much pressure on us, we won't stand up. We just fucking fold and go, nah, I've had enough.
I was watching a bloody video of Willie Mason.
Yeah.
Talking about the lead up to Origin when they run out and they're doing the anthem and whatever else as at a decider in Brisbane. He was saying to all the New South Wales players, all the young players or whatever, don't look up at the big screen because all they do is play fucking Cameron Smith fucking holding the trophy or all the tries, this and that, and Willie Mason reckon gets in your head, and bloody a majority of the young players lose before they get out there with the atmosphere in that first 5 minutes of singing the anthem and all the Queensland like ambience.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all, bruh.
But that was on a podcast I was watching. Yeah.
Shout out to Big Kingy too. He's up there. He's going the game.
Big fella.
He's probably at the Caxton now, sinking a couple.
Oh, he would be
getting amongst the boys.
And speaking of,
he's a chance of getting locked up. I
was going to say, speaking of Caxton and Willie Mason, he's got to be wearing bloody Carrigan's jersey.
Yeah.
At the Caxton. Tonight he has to. He made a deal, bloody. If Carrigan ran for over 100 metres in game 2, he'd wear his jersey. Fucking at the Caxton before.
Fuck, he'd be copping it then, Big Willie.
Before the game.
But you don't want to be too smart with him because he can throw.
Oh yeah, he'd fuck. But yeah, that was his bet because Carrigan killed it in game 1 and ran for 150 or something.
Fuck.
So he's like, if Carrigan, New South Wales won't let that happen. If Carrigan can run for over 100, I'll wear his jersey at the Caxtons.
Jeez.
Next thing you know, Carrigan's ran for 110 or something in game 2.
Fucking hell, mate. But yeah, any questions, guys? We're going to start answering questions. I know we're not fucking real good, but we'll give it a crack.
Yeah, leave comments or post in the chatty while we're live.
Yeah,
get back to as many comments as we can.
If you're on Facebook, guys, we can't see your comments.
Okay. We'll try and get to them.
Yeah, we had to dodgy up a program to get into this on this YouTube shit. We can't see your Facebook comments, guys. So yeah, sorry if you're on Facebook and asking questions or comments or whatever, we can't see them, guys. So if you
jump over to YouTube,
guys. We'll hang around for 5 or 10 minutes and talk some shit. And yeah, jump over to YouTube, guys, and yeah, we can answer your questions on YouTube. We can see all your comments and whatever on YouTube and questions and whatnot. Yeah, on YouTube there. So
if you can't see it, find a link for it. Just go in the search bar and type up SC podcast.
Yep.
Should pop up in the search bar there.
You should find us there, guys. Yeah, it's SC podcast on Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah, jump over there, guys, and yeah, we can answer any questions there. We'll hang around for a bit. I'll find something to talk some shit.
My question is, why is Whiten not starting over Crichton?
That's something I was going to bring up too. I expect actually tonight.
That's my question to you.
Before kick-off, why Crichton starting over.
In Origin, I was looking the other day.
You got to have Jackie Legs there, bro.
But I wouldn't mind having Burton, Whiten,
100%.
because you got bloody four halfbacks on the field.
That's right, bro. And they can all kick the ball.
They can all kick the ball.
You know what I mean?
In saying that, Whiten, Luai, and Burton are all lefties too, I think.
Yeah.
So then you're a bit out of
but
place.
You throw it when you want them big fucking spiral bombs. It cunts just go what.
And the other three can just kill you,
territory-wise, bro.
Whiten's a good runner of the ball, man. I reckon
he's
more a destructive runner than Crichton is.
Yeah.
Crichton's more of a finesse, and I reckon he's there for under the high ball. That's what Crichton's there for.
Because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Big body.
But they're not putting him on Toto's side.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last game, it was Tupou and Crichton on one side.
Yeah.
I would be putting one of the giraffes on either side.
Yeah, that's right too. Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. But they I think tonight I don't think Talakai plays.
I hope he don't play, so he plays bloody on.
I think Jackie Legs.
Game.
I think Jackie Legs takes his spot.
Talakai goes back to 18th man.
And
can they do that?
I don't know. I don't know if they can or not. But that's just the feeling I got.
I know you can swap you can fucking drop one of the starters to your bench and bring before kick off.
Because Jackie Legs 18th man now, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he comes in, and I think Talakai goes to 18th man, bro.
If you can do it. I don't know. I honestly haven't seen anyone do that because 18th man's normally like a scummy player. You know what I mean?
That's right.
One of them has-beens.
Yeah. But no, I reckon that's what happens because I think
Gerbo's a big in. You have to have Gerbo every game till he retires, don't you?
Oh. Yeah, he's a solid player, don't get me wrong.
In Origin, mate, what do you mean? The defensive speed, the defensive line come up with him in game 2.
Yeah.
His defensive presence, just him being there in game 2.
That's his thing.
Yeah, that's what you needed game 1 and you didn't have.
No, that's right too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You need that. You can have all the flashy back rowers and all this and that. You need that one workhorse.
You need a couple of them blokes.
Going to put you on your back and just here you go.
Well,
that's what Gallen was.
Yeah, that's why Queensland's so good, but because they play to their strengths.
Josh Papali's always been there, bloody.
They'll do the same tonight. They'll want to drag us down tonight into a dogfight.
That's the only way they'll win.
They'll want us to drag us into a dogfight and get amongst it. If New South Wales go out there and play football, we'll win by fucking 30. If we go out there and get dragged into that dogfight with the Maroons, they will fucking belt us. They won't belt us, but they will beat us tonight. If we get dragged into that shit fight, dogfight, they'll fucking beat us. Because that's what they want. They haven't got them flashy players, but they got them blokes that'll make fucking 20 hit-ups a game, and they'll make fucking 50 tackles, and they'll just keep working the house down and work us to the ground and get in that dogfight and that scrap. And that's what we don't want. We want to get amongst it and play footy tonight, so...
Let's
going to be.
Let's get a couple predictions in the comments, guys. Scores and who wins. If you feel like it, I reckon Queensland's going to win 20-16. I reckon.
Sure. I reckon the Blues win 28-12.
Alright, there we go.
I reckon the Blues win 28-12. That's my prediction, bro.
Queensland up 20-16. Boom, boom.
But I think to do it, we've got to fucking work real hard in the middle, get on top of them early, and then we've got to use our outside boys and our skilled halves. That's what we have to do. We have to throw the ball around, don't get in that dogfight around the middle of the ruck with them. Fucking have our good couple of hit-ups. We've got to find our front, we've got to get quick play the balls. We don't want to get put on our backs and taking fucking 2.5 to 3 seconds to play a ball. We want to get on our front, get up, play the ball and go. That's what we've got to do, so. But, it's not far away, guys. Get amongst it. Hope you're sipping on some cold ones. Get cranking up the Blues. But yeah, that'll do us for the night, guys. Like I said, anyone on Facebook, jump over and like and share on YouTube. Share it out there, guys. And yeah, subscribe over on YouTube. And yeah, get amongst it. Have a good one, guys. Hope you have a good night. Up the Blues.
See you guys.
Hiya.